Good Christmas Eve morning. This is meteorologist Dean Davison, liveweatherblogs.com, with your outlook for Christmas Eve into Christmas. We're talking about the new 12Z model has come in to the GFS, and it actually looks like this could be closer. Now we're having these models are flip-flopping, and we actually may have a better chance of some more snow. So we're going to keep it real, and I'll show you the models here in a few minutes. But let's take a look at current temperatures in the Roanoke Valley. 36 Roanoke, 28 Blacksburg, 25 Gaylord, 26 Bluefield, 39 Danville, 19 Hot Springs, 28 in Lewisburg. National temperatures. We have 32 in Boston, 38 in Washington, 69 in one spot in Miami. But Texas is not far with Brownsville, same thing, near 70. 43 in Dallas, 51 New Orleans, 38 Santa Fe, 52 Los Angeles, no report in Seattle, 35 in Salt Lake City, 25 in Billings, and 25 in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Alright, current out. Except for the next storm coming in from the west. This is going to move along the coast, then pop itself off the North Carolina coast, and throw some snow back here in this whole area. We're talking about possibly even a blizzard up in the northeast, here in the northeast. Alright, take a look at the radar. Take a look where the storm's coming from. We're talking about here in the Midwest. And this is where the real precipitation is coming from, here in Texas. We actually have some isolated severe weather here in eastern Texas, parts of Louisiana, and things get going here. Very heavy rain. We've got a squall line coming in. And this will move to the east, project itself along the coast, and will move to the east. And all this moisture will then kick up here into this area starting tomorrow in North Carolina and Virginia. This includes Roanoke, and project itself the energy to the coastline and move up the coast and start impacting the northeast by Sunday. Synoptic map, you can see where the low pressure is in Texas, and this is going to move along the coast, Gulf Coast, as you see. One low pressure system and two low pressure systems, and then it'll get itself together around the North Carolina coast. But that will put lighter snow back here in the Roanoke Valley, but based on the latest GFS, which we're going to go to in a minute, they can get some more snow along the coastline, and definitely blizzard-like conditions possibly up here in Boston to the north. Here's where it starts getting together here. The low pressure starts getting together here, and you see precipitation does come in the Roanoke Valley and parts of the Triad. The heavier snow towards the eastern parts of it. We're talking Norfolk in that area could be getting more snow than the Roanoke Valley. But this is one model. 48 hours, it starts getting itself cranking up. Still snow back in the Roanoke Valley. Heavier snow towards Norfolk in that area. Still haven't gotten to the Delaware Valley, but we're going to show you as this projects further along. 54 hours, we actually can get some of this heavier snow coming in towards Roanoke. I mean, it depends on how far close it is to the coast. This is really could shift a little bit, 25, 50 miles. A little further inland, this could make a big difference. So this is something we have to keep an eye on, including we're going to have to nowcast the system from this evening on. And you can see the heavier precipitation stays off the coast, but like Norfolk and that area, like I was talking about, it's going to get heavier snow. And White Christmas here for North Carolina, parts of North Carolina, Virginia, and parts of Maryland. And we're going to go into further along in this model. And this goes into a bombogenesis phase, where it bombs out 978 low, sitting here, huge deepening in the low. New York City will get plowed here, or just to the east of the back in Long Island. Parts of New Jersey is going to get heavier snow. And then you're going to get the snow here along Boston and that area. This is in the 60s. Remember, the strong wind gets blizzard-like possible conditions here. Boston, north into Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, and this thing cranks some strong winds. We're talking about strong winds also in Delaware Valley coming up also. So anything that might come around might become a blowing snow, and we'll have to keep an eye on it. Play that to the 12Z NAM, and you can see there's somewhat of a difference compared to the areas, about a 50 to 75 mile difference. But we have to really, this is why we have to keep an eye on this and nowcast the storm from now on as it develops, because you have the situation of the NAM versus the GFS. GFS is newer, and we'll have to keep an eye on it. It's definitely something we're going to keep an eye on here at liveweatherblogs.com and keep you updated and keep you ahead of the storm here at liveweatherblogs.com. When we look at the Euro, you can see where the low develops, where it goes to. So this is where you really got to play with stuff, and we're going to be watching the models to come in and nowcasting it, and we'll get the rapid update cycle starting tomorrow, the RUC model. We're going to start looking at how this, the WRF, we can start looking at how this plays itself out. Watch the water vapor imagery. See how this all plays out. We'll see how it plays out versus the models. This is something we have to now cast coming up here, because any little shift to the west can give us a lot heavier snowfall, and any shift to the east give us less. So my safe bet to call right now, we're anywhere from DC up to Jersey, back down the Roanoke, 2 to 4 inches. I want to call 2 to 4 inches at this time until I see this evening. I want to see another run or two. This is my second call, not my final call, but my second call, and I will definitely update my information later today, and definitely by my overnight outlook tonight. So definitely keep with me here, and look at all the blogs at liveweatherblogs.com. Mike Tofino has a good map. He has 1 to 3 inches in this area. He's sitting in my consensus of 2 to 4, and 3 to 6 along the Jersey coastline. So White Christmas for some of us, yes.